how would it feel to be completely sovereign, individuated, accountable, and at the same time feel a lot of joy, channeling a lot of creative energy with every single thing that I do. It doesn't have to be artistic all the time. It can be just creating a place for safety. It could be just talking to you right now as I'm doing it, feeling connection through communication. Can I be inspiring in any way or form? Can I create any kind of impact in my surrounding when I look inside of myself to be self-actualized, individuated, validated, instead of being projecting, expecting, waiting, frustrated because there's a higher entity in a hierarchy, an authority set up by social cues that is going to give me an opportunity to breathe or to be. No way. I already ran away from that. I had unconsciously fell into the trap because my need to be seen and to be heard were so big that I traded that sense of being authentic for just a glimpse of having other people outside of myself validate me. But the validation in itself is the thing itself. That is that creative outcome. It is validated when you make it, when you make a phrase, when you write a poem, when you sing a song, when you dance, when you create an artwork, when you have a relationship with something that is coming through you. That in itself is self-actualization. That in itself is creating something that is alive in that moment and it pertains to you, and nobody else is going to tell you how to do it, because it is you through your own perception that you have to channel those emotions so it can create something. But if you're still sitting down in a little corner waiting to be seen because you expect other people outside of yourself to come and hold you, the wait can be very, very long, and it might never happen. Because at one point, you will end up doing what other people want from you so you can feel fulfilled. And the fulfillment is not going to be inside of yourself, but it's going to be a response to something that is coming from the outside. This is a deep, deep road. It's lonely at times. It can provoke so many emotions: melancholy, frustration, despair, loneliness, fear. But at times when one is able to align itself with it, it can create such a sense of joy and purpose. It creates so much purpose. Because in my life, I just want to live a life that it has a sense of purpose. This month is quite a feast. We don't know what's going to happen. Actually, can you prepare for sudden change? How can you prepare for that? How can you prepare from erratic behavior? You can't. But you can, if you are conscious and aware, you can focus on your creative, validating self-actualization. You can turn to the light inside of yourself and do whatever you're doing to remain focused on your joy, on the service that means to be human, with all the ups and downs, by the way. And then when these sudden changes may occur in front of you, behind you, next to you, inside of you, outside of you, you will know how to respond, because you will have already created a very deep sense of connection to your needs, to who you are, because you're not trading just an applause, status, certifications, acknowledgement. Why you want to have all those things hanging behind you on a wall? Why it makes you feel that that's you? I have, since I can remember, gone the opposite way. I'm a rebel, or I just love my freedom too much. Even at times when I want to interact with groups, I have to take some time to myself and see how it feels to be together in group situations, because I don't want to lose my sense of individuality. That is my journey in this life. I can only shine if I am given the freedom to do so, and the only person who's going to give me that freedom is me. I cannot just wait for somebody to tell me how to do it. I am my own person, and I am free. Free from bullshit, at least. Anyway, there's going to be great opportunities right now to really tap into that authentic self. But again, focusing on your needs and being clear with boundaries of what is it that you no longer want. You see, if you work with the polarities, you will be able to synthesize between the alpha and the omega, because it's not really either or. It's how you are perceiving it in this specific moment, and what is it that is emerging from that observation, and how you're responding to it. That's where all the beauty is. Working with trauma is not fun, but it is through trauma that we find our way. It is through the wound that we find all the potential. It is through that crack that we can see the light. Wherever we feel that we're broken, wherever we have been disassociated ourselves from the pain, wherever we have gotten into the distance, we are all running away from something. We're running away from acknowledging that it is painful, but it can also be joyful, light, and free. Be well, my friends.